started doing art when I was really little. It was probably my most favorite thing, along with dance, but kind of fell into the art more because my dad's side of the family was very artistic, and everybody did art. The kind of work that I really love, and some artists that I kind of gravitate toward, have always been minimal artists. Just the simplicity of that, just for me, it's very beautiful. At first, I didn't even understand why, and I do a little bit more now. Why is that so wonderful to me? And I think it's just because, again, I feel like it's that art is being like really true to like that, the experience of what's going on when they're working. So like the lines of Agnes Martin and some of her work, are very inspirational to me. I discovered this material. So one of the pieces I did, which is the hook and eye tape for corset making and bras. So it was one piece that I did that I really just fell in love with, just the simplicity of the material, and then just that thread and kind of that dynamic between the hook and that pulling, the tension and what that was about. I think with like using the corset tape, there's lots of metaphors that I really enjoy, and sometimes people don't know that's what it is until they walk up closer and then they see, and it's nice to have conversations with people. Some people just they don't know that until they see it, and I say, that's what it is. Wow. But then there's something about using that kind of material, which is, was traditionally used for, constricting and binding and keeping things in order, but I'm doing it in a different way. So it's kind of like, I like breaking the rules, but this is it's kind of metaphorically doing that, I feel. For me, it's like the experimentation of what's going to happen when I use a particular type of thread. Like with this one, these are the ones I started working with recently, and this sort of pattern that I made on this is one that I really kind of fell in love with, and this is a variegated thread that I'm using. So it kind of, the way I've explained it is, it's what I love is that when I'm making the pieces, I never have a plan beforehand, but I've gotten pretty good at keeping everything, and it's that in itself too is kind of a meditative sort of thing when I'm working. And recently the idea of like drawing, with the thread, I've been thinking of it like that. It's a more structured way of drawing, but it still is, in a sense, drawing. It's just not with a pencil. It's always explore and try new things all the time, because that's kind of what it's about, right? But at this point, I think I'm really loving, like, there comes a point, I guess maybe when you're younger, you feel more insecure about what you're doing, or it's like you're looking at what other people are doing and maybe not staying true to what you really want to do. And then one day you realize, this is what I love. Other people might enjoy it too, they may not, but it's what I really enjoy doing and the work I like to make. So now I'm really having fun exploring this particular work, and how far I can push it with different kinds of threads and the fabric and those kinds of things. So yeah, it's nice when people recognize that, and if they know art and they know minimalist work and things from the past. I think it's nice when people can pick up on those kinds of things and see that, oh wow, this is a material that's traditionally used to keep women in a certain way, and all the things that go along with that. So I think that's why, this work is important to me and why I enjoy it too so much.